So you want to move to Sacramento and you're curious, what family-friendly activities are there to do in and around Sacramento? That's what I'm here to share with you today. Let's go over some educational, outdoor activities, seasonal activities, and unique experiences that you can get here in Sacramento. If you are relocating to Sacramento and you need a realtor who understands relocating a family, perhaps a realtor who has young children and hides in their bedrooms to take videos and give education, if you're okay with hearing some screaming children in the background from time to time, or a dog going berserk, if that's the type of realtor that you are looking to work with as you relocate to Sacramento, please down below schedule a time for us to chat. My name is Amanda Freeman. I am a realtor with eXp Realty here in Sacramento, California. I service Sacramento, Yolo, and Placer County, also El Dorado County. Really anywhere in the general area, I'm able to take care of people who are relocating to the area. I created this channel because as a mom of 2 young kids, I understand what it's like to be up late at night and doing the research for whatever it is that you are looking for, and then binging YouTube videos to get that information. And so my hope for this channel is to provide you education about Sacramento and the area, to see if it's a good fit for you, or if you don't have a choice and you're moving to the area, to at least give you some calm and some guidance as you make the move. Let's start with some educational, family-friendly activities that are in the Sacramento area. I have 3 museums in particular that I want to highlight. The first is the SMUD Museum of Science and Curiosity. This museum, I would say, is catered towards elementary age students, probably like 3rd, 4th grade and above. Younger kids, I've gone with younger kids, it's fine. You just might not get as much out of it as the older kids will. They have different hands-on exhibits. The last time I was there, they had like a space center, or what would it be like to live on Mars. They have like exhibits to talk about physics, biology. There was an exhibit on how to power the city and like different ways that you could power a city with electricity, solar power, etc., etc. Lots of hands-on activities and exhibits to explore, but because of the size and because of the exhibits that they have there, probably elementary age school. Now, if you have youngers like me, mine are, how old are my kids? 3 and 5 now. I would say that the Sacramento Children's Museum, which is actually based out of Rancho Cordova, would be the place to go. Again, hands-on learning, but geared towards the littles. So they have an art center. They have a stage for playing dress up and putting on a show. Oh, she needs a blanket. She can't do it by herself. Okay, all that to say, hands-on, so they can do plays. They have like a miniature grocery store. That's my daughter's favorite part of the whole museum. And they have another back room that's more STEM activities, which is really fun too when they open that. Okay, and the last museum on my list is the California Railroad Museum. This is based out of Old Sac. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you have a train enthusiast in your life, they are going to flip out over this museum. It is actually, as someone who is not a train enthusiast, I still get a kick out of this museum. We actually went to a birthday party there a couple of weeks ago. They have like model trains that the kids can push buttons to have them go, and for them to look at the little things, the little model trains. They have vintage locomotives that the kids can look in the windows. They can walk through. One of them they can sit in, like the engineer and the conductor's seats. So again, lots of hands-on activities. If you time it right and you pay a little bit extra, they even have a train that you can take a ride down the river. And so that's always fun too with the kids, for them to enjoy a train ride, look out the window, enjoy the river. Okay, those are my educational, family-friendly activities. Next, I want to go to outdoor activities. The first would be Fairy Tale Town. It's very difficult to explain Fairy Tale Town as someone who did not grow up in Sacramento area, but essentially they took all of these fairy tales and created a park that is based off of these different fairy tales. So like, for example, who is it? Is it Mother Hubbard that lived in a shoe? Someone lived in a shoe, right? So they have this giant shoe that's actually a big slide for kids to slide down. They have a tree house for, I want to say Winnie the Pooh, which isn't a fairy tale, but I'm pretty sure it's like 100 Acre Woods or something. And then they have the Crooked Mile. It is like a fun little pathway that twists and turns that kids can run on. That one's a little dangerous, so you're gonna want to run with your kids so they don't fall off. They have farm animals that sometimes wander that kids can pet, like big potbelly pigs. It is an opportunity to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, and do something a little bit different than just a regular neighborhood park. And right across the street is the Sacramento Zoo. So this is based out of Land Park in Sacramento. Right across the street is Sacramento Zoo. So you could make a day of it and do one and then the other. Like, you could go to the zoo, watch all the animals get fed first thing in the morning, and then hop on over to Fairy Tale Town after that. The next outdoor activity place that I would recommend that's family friendly, Discovery Park. There's a couple different park-like areas off of the river, but Discovery Park is nice because there's a ton of green space. There are picnic tables for a picnic and some river access points, although make sure that you have your life jackets because it can be dangerous there at times. A lot of festivals are also held at Discovery Park, and so you can check the calendar and see if there's any family-friendly or not family-friendly festivals going on at any given time. And then this is my favorite outdoor family-friendly place, is the American River Parkway. American River Parkway is, I think it's 23 miles of river and trails and access points along the American River. And it is just like, it is amazing. It is this hidden gem of nature right in the city. Like, I can't believe it's just very cool. There's lots of places to picnic. There's a lot of river access points. I love taking my kids here in the summertime. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I will share my 2, maybe top 3 favorite access points on the American River Parkway with you. Moving right along, let's talk about some seasonal family-friendly activities. We have the Sacramento Zoo Wild Nights. This is an opportunity to experience the zoo at night. And so it's a very unique experience. It's very fun for the kids to get to see the animals, see which animals are nocturnal, which ones are not, and experience the zoo in a whole different light. The next, I'm putting it in seasonal, but it is year round, and that would be farmers markets. I guess there are some seasonal farmers markets in the area, but the Midtown Farmers Market, which is the big one. Oh, now she wants Cheez-Its too. Okay, anyway, Midtown Farmers Market, it is year-round, but it is a really amazing place to go. Parking can be a little bit of a nightmare sometimes, but if you get there, like, they have live music, they have fresh produce, they have flowers, they have local artists or local businesses that all set up. And so it is just a really fun way to spend a Saturday morning as a Sacramento resident. There are a lot of local festivals. So this is the last one I'll say for seasonal. One that just recently happened, and so I think it was like at the end of summer, was the Chalk It Up Festival, where people go and they create these amazing murals all out of chalk. And then throughout the whole weekend, you get to go and watch them draw. Like, you get to watch the progress, and then if you go on the last day, you can see them all done. And it is just incredible to see the talent of people who come out to participate in the Chalk It Up. Unique experiences in the Sacramento area. There are multiple escape rooms that you can do as a family, and they're always changing. There's a couple of different companies that have escape rooms, so you can definitely Google and check out what escape rooms are going on right now. There are multiple indoor trampoline parks, and those are so fun, especially when rainy season hits. A way to get kids' energy out. So indoor trampoline parks, definitely family friendly, definitely recommend. And local theaters. And so again, this one would be more for older kids, but We have a couple of local theaters that are constantly putting on shows or musicals or concerts or talks. It just depends on what you're looking for, but constantly you will find something at a local theater or venue for you and your family to attend. Okay, remember, if you are relocating to the Sacramento area, and I have not scared you off yet with the 3-year-old in the background and sitting in my daughter's closet while we have a chat about family-friendly activities in the Sacramento area, I would love to help support you as you move into the area. Schedule a time to chat in the description below. Let's talk. Here are my favorite American River Parkway access points on the south side of the river. Gristmill is my favorite place. The entrance is in a neighborhood. You have to drive back a little bit, or there's a park that you can park at and then cross the street and walk down to the river. There's shade, which is sometimes hard to find in the summertime, and the river right there is pretty. There's a spot that's shallow and very slow moving. Again, really cannot emphasize enough how important life jackets are when you take your kids out to the river, but that is one of my favorite spots that I feel very comfortable taking my little ones to by myself. I feel comfortable doing that. On the north side of the river, one of my favorites is the William B. Pond area. You have lots of picnic tables, covered picnic tables. You have grass that you could run your dogs. But then if you walk to the river, they have a couple really, really cool river access points. One of them, you have to climb over a log, but then you're kind of on this little peninsula, cornered off all to yourself. I know right now Davis Forest School does a lot of their morning groups on that peninsula, but it is such this hideaway. There's a tree that you can climb. There is a little cove where the kids could swim a little bit. Again, life jackets, but that is my other favorite place for a river access point. And if I were to pick a third, I would say FEA Nature Center. I will do a video all about American River Parkway another day.